Hello and welcome. It's TPK Tuesday. Hello, everybody. Hello, Zebus, Duke, Her Highness, Apocalyptian, Cody, Lurker, Exelon, the Great Grayson, first time chatter, welcome. Hello, Nadum, Dice God, Inkley, Cheogeth. Hello, Hale. Hello, Cades. I feel you, brother. I miss winter. Long may she reign, and long may she come back, hopefully. Zep Edits. What's going on, brother? Yoga, thank you very much for a gifted son. A gifted son. I can't talk. I haven't had my NOS today, therefore my energy is very low. Dick Hardley. What's going on, first time chatter? What an emote to come on with. Just hello, and by the way, my name is Dick Hardley. Oh, what a name! I appreciate you. Hey, Tybo. What's going on, brother? Trying to be Dick softly. Oh. I think that's a very firm name. Very respectable name. What's going on, Tatsuya? How auspicious that a person with the name Grayson shows up after our D&D game. One of our players is named Grayson, so. I started watching Session 0, slowly but surely getting through the VODs. Nice, brother. Episode 1 and 2 are up on YouTube right now. I think I got episode 2 up last night at like 12 a.m. on the dot. Oh, shit. Hold on. I just realized I need to change out of my outfit. Over this. And then I need to put on something more comfortable. This form is so lifeless.
Who the hell is that behind me?
Ah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Sorry, I had to get out of my work clothes.
Ah, there he is. You won't believe, man, a human came in here saying it was you.
Oh, God. How'd they get in? I locked the doors.
You gotta call an exterminator about this.
Oh, sauced bear. That's right. I'm gonna make a bunch of items that I've been meaning to make but haven't, like a dumbass. So we're gonna be working on that today. First things first, we're gonna make a key card. I've been meaning to, and God, wow. Over here. That's very rare. Uncommon. Need rare. Perfect. Fuck. Never mind, it's uncommon because I don't want to do all that work again. This one. Here is our Overseer key card. have an item you didn't even make. It's just a nebulous It was. They wanted to like drop it and hand it to each other, and I realized I didn't have a card for them to actually do that because I enjoy them actually dropping it on the ground. So I enjoy them dragging it out of their character sheet, like putting it onto the ground and stuff like that. So I have now made an overseer card for them to do so. That's a cool key card image, by the way. Thanks. Anybody want to guess where I got it from? If you get it, I'll be very surprised. I have altered it. Never mind. Pal got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Blair has entered the facility. This is the key card that he grabs around the intern's neck and then drags him to the door. I was gonna grab an SCP card, but it was a little too on the nose, if that makes sense. Like, if I pull this image up, only a few people are gonna look at that and know what that is. They're gonna know where that comes from, right? They're gonna look at that and be like, oh, I know where that comes from. I think the SCP card is like your key card is super iconic. Are you just tokenizing tokens within a card border? Yes. So I have item cards. Imagine if you'd be playing like Hearthstone or something. All of my items have a item like card that they go on. So this gem denotes an uncommon card. This gem and border denotes a rare card. And we got all sorts of stuff. We even got like legendary things. This is a legendary card, for example. So cool. Thanks, brother. I agree. I was really happy when I got a Bat to make these. Matt did an amazing job. And I really want to work with them again. Because I want to make border tokens, token borders for my monsters. That's right. I'm assuming it's a layered portrait in the tokenizer, and the setting is the main image behind it. I'll show you how I do it, brother. It is. It's nothing even remotely close to that. Smile. I don't use tokenizer. I use a program called Photo Funky, I believe is what it's called. So here's my card. As the background image, I will then take an item and I will throw it on top. I'll adjust its size. I usually range between 800 and 700 to give it a pretty defined picture. I'll then use drop shadow because I want the item to pop. I'll adjust the opacity to 100. I'll adjust its distance to 0, density up to about 10, and then I'll adjust its blur to about 25 to 30. I'll then set the color. Boom. It now highlights the item. I save it. Bop, 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 and boom. It's done. Anyways, cracked down on my legally obtained Photoshop. Word, brother. Yeah, I use that. And when I don't use that, I use Clip Studio Paint. I believe that's what it's called. ESP. Your card where you... Made out of.
So what we're saying is, after the dungeon, I sharpen the edge enough, I can use it as an impromptu throwing weapon.
I would prefer you didn't.
What? Then we're just wasting a good key card after we're done with it.
Have you ever messed around with any Foundry add-ons to put loot on the map? Yes. I do this, for example. In our most recent episode, I dropped a crate on the ground. Go to map markers, item piles, and I dragged this crate onto the ground. A player interact said crate by going up and double clicking on it, and it shows them, oh shit, 3 healing elixirs, 2 stitching kits, and they decide, I'm gonna take those items. So they take whatever's in here. They'll drag it onto their own sheet, or they'll hit the command prompt and it'll bring the item to them. I can also do this. Up, up. Behold, a item on the ground for you to pick up. All the party has to do is get within a proximity of 1 square, double click on it, and it'll allow them to take it into their inventory. They can also trade with each other. So they can drag items from their character sheet onto another person's icon, and then they will give that item to that person. Because Foundry is fucking amazing. Magic with a K. Hey, I'm a weirdo. Okay, I like spelling things my way. Just like how I don't spell it sir, I spell it sir. Because I'm a weirdo. Did you say the add-on was item piles? Yes, that's literally what it's called. I listened. A little bit of future. Add that out first. What's on the agenda for today's today's agenda is to make a bunch of necessary items that I haven't made yet. Ooh, too bad. Fuck. I already did it. I'm a god.
How does he do it?
Sometimes it's hard to understand since your mouth is covered in honey. True.
Stop telling me your mouth through. What are you, an animal?
Oh. Humdy. That way no one can say you're wrong. That's right, Hale. Let's fucking go. Thanks for the tips on the D&D 5e side of flavor text and abilities. I managed to find a way to do it in Path 2e. Still working again to work with weapons, but spells I can do. Nice. I hope it works for you, brother. All right, so let's give this key card to Oliver. An overseer level card for Storage Facility 04, granting access to most locked security doors. When used on a terminal, this card provides a number of functions locked to non-card users. Now they can drop it on the ground and hand it to one another, and everything is right in the world. I wonder if there's an module or an add-on where if you have a certain item in your inventory, like there's a requirement. Like it reads your inventory and says, oh yeah, you have this card with the lock. I feel like that's a thing. I wonder if that's something. Do you know why when I drag an item to make an item pile, it makes a chest image instead of an item image? It is in your, you do have to like sort of configure the item piles. You can configure the module to do a bunch of things. Like what shows up, what doesn't. You'll pretty much have to play around with it, Tybo, to get what you want out of it. Like mine makes an item because I already have images associated with them, right? So another thing. Oh Jesus! Look, Serpent, thank you very much for your Prime gaming, brother. Welcome to the community. I appreciate you. What I would like from you guys is a list of like things that you wish were incredibly easy to do, but are like incredibly mundane tasks. For example, like folding your laundry. Doors work. Also, welcome first time chatter, which 3 months subbed. Formal Butter, a Omega lurker. What's going on, brother? Tybo, thank you very much for 2 months, my man. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you. Toenail trimming? That rank here was dope as hell. Thanks. Glad you enjoyed it. He was a ton of fun to run. He was also very scary. I didn't even have to adjust him. That was awesome. Renkir Blacktongue. 75 hit points, 13 armor class, 17 strength, 11 dex, 14 con, 8 int, 11 wisdom, 5 charisma, 5 athletics, 2 wisdom, dark vision, blood sight, passive perception, and bloodied at 37. He is immune to poison and blight and vulnerable to fire and... We get a good look? Yeah, this is what he looks like. Although, honestly, Inkley, your depiction of him was fantastic. Ruffian, thank you very much for 16 months. Incredibly kind of you. On your way to 2 years, my friend, in a brand new band. All right. What about reading? Think of it more like, God, I wish my shoes were clean. God, I wish this laundry folded itself. God, I wish my hair got like combed itself. I wish I could get this, I wish I could get this stain out of my shirt. What's up, Sculptor? More Aronok like them? Yeah, correct. They had very much gone down the rabbit hole of no return.
What about cutlery that automatically cuts your food?
I mean, yeah, I
It's
guess having something that's like, yeah, I wish my steaks would cut themselves. That's fine.
Or
Water and
chopping a vegetable.
Oh. In sea shanties? My oh my.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tenderizing me. That's a good one. The one I have made right now is those of you who are perceptive and familiar with free read will recognize folk magic. I was so smitten with the idea, I had to take it for myself, as I am with many things. I'm trying to figure out how to put dungeon meshy in my world some way, shape, or form. But I wanted to start introducing some folk magic as like a rewarded thing. So like this one I have is a grimoire that has the spell Clean Cloak. Like the approximate cantrip from Pathfinder gives you a rough number of an item in a pile, can be specific or in general. That's good. That'd be really interesting. That'd be a really fun one, actually. Like a guess folk magic. Guess how many beans are in this jar type thing. Someone making their cooking utensils a +1. We can make a monster cooking utensils. We get a wee bonus when cooking and preparing monster spells. Ooh, that's a good idea. Counting money so merchants don't got to sift through bags of coins. Oh, that'd be good. What about a mist spot? When cleaning the spell lets you know if 5-foot Wraith you've missed. That's also good. I like that too. Ooh. Need to make like a little list. Money, hunting, book magic. Book magic. Oh Jesus. Look, Serpent, thank you very much for 10 gifted subs to the community, brother. Incredibly kind of you. I appreciate it, my man. Drying laundry. Pillow fluffing. That's a great one. This preserved grimoire appears to have survived the testament of time, showing little wear on its surface or pages. Upon closer inspection, the grimoire contains the presence of the current. Perhaps a skilled magi might be able to draw a wondrous folk magic spell from it. Ooh, those are all great. Rotten. North. Glasses cleaner. That's a great one. Thank you for all the entertainment over the last year, ever since I found you through Brett's channel, as well as teaching me a lot about DMing since getting into D&D this year. Cheers. Cheers to you, brother. I'm glad that you've enjoyed. Welcome. It always makes me really happy to hear people who sort of stick around and hang out and learn more about D&D. And if you are a DM yourself, welcome to the table, brother. A spell that instantly salts meats, pickles vegetables. Ooh, that might be a little too nice. Maybe. What's going on, Varus? Halfway through episode 2? Nice. Halfway through episode 2, you should be like right when the Renkier shows up. Not alone. The spell gives you the feeling of a hug from a loved one. That is super cute. I like that. Deodorizing spell? Oh, loosens jars? Fucking awesome. Comb hair? I also saw braid hair earlier. Try card. We'll put a pause for right now. This is a fantastic list. I'm gonna come up with a template for this folk magic stuff. This grimoire contains the spell Clean Cloak. Anyone with the ability to casting need to lead on me. On a saving throw. On a check. For more. This grimoire contains the spell Clean Cloak. Magic capable of casting spells do not need to succeed on any Arcana check to copy this spell into their spell list. Lack the ability to cast. Must and teleport bread.
No, you don't want that. Do not teleport bread.
Flashback. Individuals who lack the ability to. How long? So let's say you're not a spellcaster. What do you believe is a reasonable time limit or time frame to learn what is essentially a level below level 0 spell? Like, let's say the party's all fighters and I hand them a grimoire of folk magic. And they're like, well, I want to learn Clean Cloak. How long should it take them if they do not have the ability to cast spells?
Maybe their short rest activity?
Ooh, no. See, I want that to be the
length of time, that is.
magic capable of casting spells do not need to succeed on any Arcana checks. Spell list. The copy. Port. I was thinking a magically inclined person can copy this grimoire down during a short rest. So, over the course of an hour, they copy the grimoire, boom, they now know this spell. I would say a non-caster has to spend a day studying it. Do we like that? We like an hour for spellcasters, a whole day for non-spellcasters. And it doesn't cost them anything. No resources, no gold, no like magical vellum or anything like that. Studying. The spell has been learned. Symbols within the grimoire aid. Amen. Okay. This grimoire contains the spell Clean Cloak. Magic capable of casting the spell do not need to succeed on any arcana check to copy the spell into their spell list. They can instead copy the grimoire over the length of a short rest. Non-spellcasters must spend an entire 24 hours studying the grimoire to learn its spell. After the spell has been learned, the symbols within the grimoire fade and it loses all of its connection to the current, becoming empty. Need to get her Pressy back? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. But if they're a magic race, I don't want to go that far into it. Becoming inert. I like your wording. I like your fancy words, Magic Man. Both, basically. Already set the casting time? Nope, we're about to do that right now. So we've made the grimoire. Now I'm going to make the spell. How much did you sell the empty book for? Oh, I don't really want to get into that. You'd probably be able to sell it for what a book goes for, honestly. It doesn't have any magical connection anymore, so it's just a mundane book. Okay, now I spell custom is a cantrip. I guess it would be transmutation. What is Presti? What school of magic is? I was right. Transmutation. I'm smart. Not necromancy. Dear God. We're gonna make it a somatic and verbal. Dirty cloak. Brain large. Yes, thank you very much. Can you cast two different folk magics at the same time? No, it's just like casting a normal spell. Yeah, it's an individual spell. Now, I would say that in combat. Outside of combat, I would probably be fine with somebody casting multiple folk magics at once. Makes it a material component. All right, Cheogeth. Yeah, well, you're handsome. How about that? What now? Got him. Stop it. You're going to make me blush.
Guys, you don't need to appeal to his vanity. He already does it himself.
Would any of these folk managers be a bonus action to preserve turn economy for actual useful offensiveness? Yeah, I would say so. Sure. We can make them bonus action spells. They're not going to be so imperative that they change the world, right? Yeah, I'd be fine with them being a bonus action thing. Sure. I'm just looking at spell cards right now. This works. Make it a bonus action. I need to pull up a separate template real quick. I also need to make this too. We're going to make this today. My cheat sheet. We throw in compliments. One object. Range, stealth. Duration, instantaneous. I wonder if I can... Resource consumption, none. Herbal somatic material, dirty cloak. Is the oh, of course, it's something I can't pronounce. Rinsa? Rinse? It's like that. It's like this. How did let's do it? Okay. Utter a word of power. Okay. Utter a word of power and perform a sweeping gesture with your open hand over a dirty cloak within reach. This cloak will become magically clean as all dirt, grime, filth, etc. will be cleaned off of it instantly. Where does the grime go? Probably on the ground. Wow. Only the deep mother knows. That's right, baby. Rinsa.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What's
Oh,
up?
hello.
Her baby, what's going on?
Oh, damn. What's up?
Oh, damn.
Hey, can I talk about hardcore?
Huh?
I talk about hardcore.
You really want to talk about hardcore?
Yeah, I have a couple ideas.
Oh wait, what ideas do you have? What are you talking about?
Well, I have like ideas for like what happens if I roll like shit and what happens if I roll really good.
Well, I haven't announced it yet, but
Understood. I will wait.
But shut the fuck up. But for the crowned DM audience, I won't. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. You can't say shit. I will.
I salute.
This is what I will say though. This is what I will say because we won't announce I don't want to announce the players yet. But for those that don't know, I've been teasing a new hardcore game. I have expressed that it will not be Phandelver and Below, but instead a new hardcore adventure based off of a very popular campaign setting. To the point where, because I'm gonna be running a couple of hardcore campaigns, I went, hey, Crown, these are the 2 ones. And he went, that one. And like, because he was so excited about it.
Yeah.
He's like, if it's okay. And then he pushed his fingies together.
Yeah.
And it's not based off of Goblins of Fire. He pushed his fingies together and he went, I want that one. I really want that one. I went, okay. And so he got that one because he's my boo. And,
You heard it here, people. I get special treatment. You don't.
This is all true. I was there. I'm a witness.
I want every player in IO to hear it as well. I am his favorite. You'll never come close.
I was like, yeah, babe, whatever you want. And so,
yes.
I will say there are some hardcore veterans in this group. So I'll give that. It's going to be Crowned, Juniper, and 3 people new to the hardcore meat grinder.
Pretty cool.
And I pitched it to them, and I held nothing back. I wanted to make sure that everyone understood that if you were coming into this game, you were going to have a bad time. Your character is probably gonna be dismembered or probably going to die. And everyone was like, fuck me up, daddy. And I went, all right,
yes.
this is it.
Let's fucking go.
This is it. This is the crew. So it's gonna be 5 players instead of 4. It's gonna be 5 players, and that's all we got so far that we're announcing yet. So yeah, you are free to talk about the concept of hardcore, but if you're thinking about character concepts that may give away what the game is, we're gonna hold on to that.
Let's
hold on. We shall wait. But I will be making an announcement very soon. Oh, yes, I promise you. But I'm very excited for this game. I will tell you that right now. Might be a long game. We'll see what happens.
The person who just talked in the chat, or in our little Discord chat, are they new to D&D like altogether?
No, they have played D&D before.
Okay.
It's just you know how I am. I'm go, hey everybody, here's the system, and I just vomit paragraphs. And the person, she, because we're breaking glass ceilings in IO, was like, I'm number blind, so just can we do step by step when I was like, oh yeah, sure,
okay,
of course. Yeah, no, she's played before. But I will say, it will be the first time that I've DM'd her. So there's another one for you. There's another juicy tidbit for you. So you're going to see a whole brand new player. But she has played D&D before. I'm very excited to be DMing this player because I've been wanting to DM them for years now, and we just couldn't get to work. But now we got it to work, and super excited that hardcore is the game.
I said that so much. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Woo! What? All it lets you know is there is going to be a new player in the midst, which in itself should be very exciting. Personally,
I agree.
They will start. Everyone starts level 1. That is 100%. Any game, any hardcore game we do, I wanted to be at level 1.
Agreed.
I wanted to start level 1.
I also love the first question that was posed in our group chat.
Yes. Which
I was like,
one?
Oh yeah, baby.
Which one was that? Oh,
Mr. DM.
Mr. Brett. What happens if we roll a 3 in a stat? I'm like, that's a great question. You have a 3 in a stat.
I was like, oh yeah, baby, we're getting fucked.
And then they went, yes, amazing. And I'm like, that's right.
I sat back in my chair. I was like, oh yeah, this is the group. Oh, I'm ready.
Crod's looking around because he's a fucking sicko and is like, no one's as sick as I am. And then
I find 4 other sickos and I go, oh my God.
I will tell you the person that asked that, chat, is a returning Ionian player from Phase 2. So hasn't actually made a Phase 3 debut yet. So let's fucking go. I'll tell you, the 3 players besides Junie and Crowned, it's going to be a Phase 2 returning player, a brand new player I've never DM'd before, and a Phase 3 returning player now. So, and I also put a little hint in that if you didn't notice it either. So there you go. You got some juicy scoops. You got some juicy scoops right there.
They're all very neat people. I only know 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 are very cool.
I'm just saying, D&D brings us all together.
True.
Only in Phase 3 and has been in other phases. Now look at that. That's a good question.
That's a thinker right there.
I meant what I said. I was very careful with the words that I chose. So you're going to have to read it through thoroughly.
Clip it, rewatch it a couple times, let it sink in.
Pick it apart a little bit. It's going to be real good. Oh, 1 second. Say, where's the socks? But can you bring them to me? Missy and I are going to get some dinner.
Oh, very good.
Oh.
A new steak restaurant opened in town. And I was like,
oh.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
You can't do that.
Uh-huh.
Internet provider says otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm Jose.
Yeah, she says hi.
Hello.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I'm in the driver's seat now.
Yeah, you want to be in the driver's seat?
I'm in the driver's seat.
Oh my
I
goodness.
told them, like, for the hardcore
Oh.
game, don't say the game.
Spoil the game. Tell everybody.
Oh, the game is. I actually don't know what it is.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome.
No,
That
he
works.
told me, but I forgot.
That's fine.
I love that he was hovering just in case so we can hit the mute button.
he had like a towel ready. He's like, I'm gonna
Don't you
take
fucking
out.
dare.
Secrets.
Yep. Good. Oh.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm pumped for you guys. It's gonna be good.
Very excited. I can't wait to die.
He says he can't wait to die.
Yeah, so nice to say can meet Brett's favorite.
Yeah, I know.
I told.
I already knew. It was a prerequisite. It's
Hey,
fine.
Hey. Hey now. I can have multiple favorites, right? Right?
Oh.
I'm not taking Crowned out for steak, am I?
What do you mean?
I mean,
You
I'm
are
meeting
now.
you there.
Oh,
That's what we
he's
agreed
meeting me
upon.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, babe. I'll see you then.
Yeah, thanks, babe. Yeah, I called ahead and got the
I'll be
reservations
right
ready
there.
for us, so.
Yeah. It's gonna be candlelit. It's gonna be great.
Oh,
All right. Well, bye, guys. That's it. That's all the juicy tidbits I had for you. We're gonna go and see if we can get a seat because we didn't make a reservation, and I'm gonna show
Oh.
up. Now, this is what I do.
Oh.
I'm gonna show up in a shitty. This is my test. This is my snooty test. So I'm gonna go to this place. I'm gonna show up in a t-shirt and jeans because my money's good anywhere.
Nice.
And if they look at me and be like, "Oh, just so you know, like, this is like kind of it's gonna be a little expensive. This isn't like an Outback Steakhouse." And I'm gonna be like, "Oh, my money's not good here. All right, then I'm gonna go to this fancy steakhouse that loves my money." So see you later. I just like to instigate. You know what I mean?
I mean,
these rich fucks.
it's great because it's a 50-50, right? If you walk in dressed like that, it's either you're a billionaire or you just looked and you went, "Oh, steak." And the person inside is going to be like, "Oh, fuck. How the fuck do I play this? If I insult this person, they're going to buy this place and fire me."
Yeah, I go.
Oh, fuck.
What's your name? Yeah.
How long have you been here?
How long you been here?
Can you get your manager out here? Can you get Jim out here? Yeah, I know him by name.
Yeah, I know him by name. Yeah, Jim and I go way back.
He rolls out. Oh my God, Mr. Brett.
Oh, hello.
Oh, we weren't
I have
expecting you to
said-
drop by today.
I have said I wanted to wait, and I wanted to get to a point going to a steak restaurant where someone would call me by, come over and just be like, "Oh, Mr. Gear, good to see you again. Your usual table?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. I fucking like that."
Thank you very much.
This is why I love coming here. Just
4 bottles of wine, please.
mix them up, put some berries inside, and I don't know, give me a giant straw.
I don't
You
really
know the
know
one I
much
like.
about wine, but I know it tastes good, so hurry up.
Hurry the fuck up. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
We're taking Brett's, Jesus. Yeah, I think about him all the time. How long will it take for me to say with arms wide open? It's session 1. If what he told me is true. It's gonna be session 1, baby. I'm very excited.
Remember, chat, the Crown DM, the home of all your IOLE.
Welcome to Thug Shaker Central. Momo was talking to Kraken about D&D stuff. I would like to get Kraken in a game one time. That'd be fun. Based on... Oh, I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting. Interesting. Need to run a game again? Yes, you do, sycophant. Need to run a game once more. Be the DM again. What do we think comb hair is as a spell school? Illusion. Elaborate, Jailgeth. More transmutation. I mean, they've all been transmutation so far. Clean cloak and clean glasses are both transmutation. Necromancy.
What?
In community games. Nice. I'm sure the community would love that. I think that's convincing enough. You're taking something and making it look better than it is. Illusion. I'll take that. Evocation. Interest. Okay, now we have a bit of a conundrum here. Elaborate on why evocation. And then fight to the death.
Divination.
My hair predicts time. Mage hand is conjuration, so that would be my choice. Fuck. There's so many options. How does the magic work? What do you mean? We're gonna say a spectral comb peers. That sounds pretty cute.
Ooh, so conjuration.
Like when you roll your hair. Interesting. Oh, that is fair. That is hair rolling. Necromancy, because hair is dead except for the follicle. Hmm. I'm gonna roll a d4. A 1 is conjuration. 2 is illusion. 3 is evocation. 4 is necromancy. All right, go conjuration.
Hell yeah, let's go. We be summoning shit out here. So do my main school is conjuration. Do I get any bonuses to using this?
Oh.
Damn.
My God, there's such an upset and trap.
Hey man, I said their word. That's all I gotta say.
Something rotten be divination at least? Sure. Uh-oh. Cat boy, that's not bacon.
What?
What?
Let me get this cat boy out of here.
Another human's invading our forest.
I saw, dude.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, Matt.
What the fuck is that?
What do you mean?
What the fuck is that?
It's me, a player.
A what?
A player. It's
Get out of
character.
here.
I have 7 stress. I'm gonna die.
Yeah. You're not gonna die. You're gonna die of stress.
I mean,
I'm
let's
pretty
get
sure you
dirty.
do. I checked the mechanics. You do actually die of stress.
You die when you reach 30.
That's dying of stress.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
at 7.
You're at 7. You're like way, way away.
I'm gonna die.
There's like a gulf of distance.
I'm gonna get.
Doing it.
I'm gonna get fucking masochist. I'm gonna do like 4 damage to myself, and then a goblin comes, gonna stab me in the knee, and I'll die.
Nice. If you didn't
No, you'll
die
be on
to,
death's door.
I would genuinely be surprised because you didn't die to the Renkir, but you instead die to, just a fucking minion.
That's. I mean,
would be so floored.
that's D&D. I point to the rat incident. No one's ever safe. Also, we beat the Red Cure because mercy was dispensed upon us by God.
There was no mercy.
There was mercy.
I was trying to kill you.
No, if you were trying to kill us, you wouldn't have rolled to see if it did a silly thing.
What was silly?
If it was trying to
gaining
kill us-
tokens.
If it was trying to kill us, it would sit on the other side of the wires and proceed to fumigate that entire hallway until everyone had 16 DOT like fucking Grayson. That thing could have killed us. That goblin should have run away. That goblin had no reason to stick around. That was a goblin we were trying to kill 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but you were both
That
not fighting a
goblin.
common enemy.
Yeah, no, we were fighting the enemy. That goblin was just trying to live, and
Yeah.
nothing more. He could have run off and never returned.
I did not spare you.
You spared us. We abused the AI.
You did not.
We abused the AI.
What?
It's true.
You're losing your mind.
Yes, and my health, and my sanity, and my strain, and my exhaustion.
Strain
It's
was
all
on
in
you.
the toilet. The strain was on me.
Yeah. Just roll better.
Yeah,
Why'd you
that's
roll a
fair.
what?
You're right. That's fair. You know what? I accept that. The strain is on me. That is the class.
4 exhaustion is rough.
Yes, I'm basically useless. Level 1 with a -4, by the way. Let's fucking go. By the way,
Yeah.
I have 2 strain and guess what? Spirit. You know what that means?
No, what's that mean?
Disadvantage on wisdom and charisma checks.
Nice.
All those. Yeah, baby. Yeah, they hurt you. They hurt you soon. I was gonna put it in mind, but that would mean I couldn't dash anymore, which seemed. I felt like I was gonna need that soon. That's right, baby. I'm honestly surprised the talent powers aren't more powerful. I mean, there is like the idea that you could cast them forever, but also the minute you fail is your character gets kneecapped just immediately. It's insane. Why are you making comb hair?
It's folk magic.
Kieran suggested this, didn't they?
Oh, that did.
Yes, they.
And I liked it.
Chat, what the?
There's more to come.
Chat, you're fucking lucky that this is the one party where a character might actually can cast it and would need it.
Anyone could cast it.
Anyone who can cast magic can cast it.
Oh.
There's one caster.
Folk magic can be learned by anybody.
There's also only one caster who has hair big enough to give a shit.
Well, this lets you style your hair.
Oh god.
Yeah, however you want.
Oh, it lets you style. Well, now that's different. That's an accessory. Okay, hold on. Back up. Time out.
All right, now you're
I may
selling
have
me.
said some things. If you know the Catboy is going to use it, the Catboy is not a magician. It's different. Whee!
Utter a word of power and form your hand like you're brushing a comb through your hair. Your hair
Wait.
is styled however you wish after making at least a minute to mimic the motions.
Wait, damn.
Yeah.
When you say style your hair, does that include growing and or shortening hair?
No.
Fuck.
There'll be different
Okay,
stuff
well,
for
it's
that.
useless. I need DM. I need the cantrip that I can make anyone bald.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I need a war crime cantrip right now.
That's not gonna happen.
I need a DM. I need a go bald.
You don't want that.
Anyone that pisses me off.
You don't want that.
Oh yeah, I do, DM.
You don't want
Oh
that.
yeah, DM.
You
Oh
don't
yeah, I
want that.
do. DM, I want a go bald folk magic. I want to cut your hair to a microscopic level.
The goblin curse spitter points at you and goes, "Mauled," and then you are naked now.
Yeah, that would be fucking hilarious. Because I would do that to like the Manticore, and the Manticore immediately becomes a hairless
Why do you want to fight that?
cat thing. I don't. I just want to make it bald. Think of the implication. Think of a Morling that gets stripped of all hair. And like the intimidation factor just being obliterated as I am now being attacked by an angry ballsack.
That's
Like a
somehow
bear
worse.
with no hair.
That is somehow worse.
You ever seen like a bear with no hair and it just looks like a
It
walking
has
scrotum?
it's suffering from mange.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to make Morling suffer from mange, DM. Killing them isn't good enough.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I know. Imagine a sorcerer that has that folk
There's no
magic.
way you suffered this much already.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
There's no way
Suffer?
you suffered this much already.
DM, I don't need to suffer to inflict suffering on others. DM.
Get help.
Yeah, this is not an equal, like... DM, if it was... I'm not here for equal opportunity, okay? I'm here for my opportunity.
Who hurt you?
Well, the Renkier did. To be fair. But that's not really here nor there. Right? This is for me.
All last night I was talking to Rylan. He was lamenting the fight, and I just had to hit him with the, "Yeah, but did you die though?"
Ooh. See, yeah. We didn't, but
You fought the hardest thing in the dungeon in the middle of fighting the other combat encounter.
yeah, that wasn't really an optional fight. But I'm gonna be real for a sec.
It was.
That optional fight Kate had it chose its option, which was to come to us.
The option was summoning it.
That's not really an option though. That's
It
not
was.
an
You
option.
summoned it. That was the option.
That's not an option.
It is.
That's not an option. Like that's a choice, but it's not an option. Option would be we see it and we go and we make a conscious decision that we're gonna fight that. That's the option.
Okay. How would you change it
You know
in
what
the
I mean?
future?
You know what I mean? Simple. I would put a camera in that room, and you see a dark shape, and and if the party's wise, they'll say, "Are there light bulbs in there?" And you go, "Yeah." That's literally it. And then the lights come on, and then you see the thing you made angry, and it starts smashing all the lights. You see a flash of black as it hits the light bulb right above it, and then you know you made that option. That's assuming, of course, you want it to be like subtle, right? Like you want to foreshadow trouble or potentially warn the party that this is a trouble. There's also just a straight up option of there's an elite enemy in this room. What do you do? It's sleeping on a thingy.
Okay.
Like there's a reason why dragons sleep on piles of gold, right? The gold, the temptation is right there under its ass.
I will take that into account for the next elite
Smile.
encounter.
Smile.
But I think you guys did great.
Thanks. I think we did pretty good. I still don't think we should be alive, but we did pretty good.
What was great was, again, I run my monsters with one thing in mind, that I want my monster to do the cool thing that I built it to do, which was Billowas Cannon. And he did it.
Hold on. How much HP does Grayson have? What's her total HP?
10.
Ooh. Yeah, she should be Omega dead.
Dots don't kill you on Death Star.
If your dot does twice the damage
Doesn't kill
of
you.
your HP, it doesn't kill you.
Correct.
So if I bleed for 16, I don't instantly just, like, my organs don't just fall out of my face and I die.
Correct.
Interesting.
Because I didn't want to do that to you guys. That's why I made the dot system the way it is. All it does is it's already bad enough. It imposes disadvantage on your death saves.
Oh, it's awful. I mean,
If it killed you as well, I don't think anybody would allow me to put dots in the game ever again.
4 damage. Like, what was the maximum? What was it? Roll a 1d6, right?
Roll the 1d4 plus 2.
Yeah. So,
It rolled max damage every time.
yeah, of course it did. Yeah, 6 DOTs for 3 rounds is like, that's nobody's gonna survive that, right? If it goes all the way through.
Correct.
No one should have survived. We didn't have any antivenom.
Correct.
Literally 0. If that goblin hadn't come along, we'd be dead. That goblin had no reason to come back. Unless there's like some hidden amount of loyalty that I'm just not aware of in the Rendavi culture, which does not seem to reflect in what they
What?
have been doing.
What gave you
So
that
far.
bonus was that Grayson spoke Rendavi.
Yeah, but like,
Okay,
Grayson was also their prisoner.
You got some weird shit going on. Let me explain.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You're just
What do
as
you mean?
pessimistic as Rylan is. Let me explain.
Yes. Just for different reasons.
Rendavi believe in might makes right.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did Grayson speak his language, she
Yep.
also threatened him.
Okay. Okay, but here's the thing. Those threats immediately become moot when it turns the corner and Grayson is dead. Those threats become moot when he is no longer within range of Grayson.
No, it doesn't. Because the
What?
last time it saw, the creature was down the hallway where the exit is. It didn't see it run up.
What's it in?
But the goblin?
Yeah.
The minion?
Yeah.
Uh, 10.
Okay. I feel like something with high enough int would be able to predict that the monster was, logically going to be coming after the party that was hitting it in the face.
How can you think rationally when the thing you just saw breathed smoke down a massive corridor? You can't think rationally in that moment.
Hold on. Then we should also be dead, because we shouldn't be thinking rationally either.
You're different. You're fucking wayfarers.
I became a wayfarer yesterday.
Exception.
They put a fucking stamp on my forehead that say wayfarer, and they sent me to war.
Hale,
God,
I would
persist.
also love to know what that is. I would love to know why
You
he
get
wants to
plot
throw
armor.
shade at his own accomplishment. He fucking won.
I don't want to. There's just, I don't know. There's something nagging at me about the win.
Because you're a pessimist.
I mean, yes. Yes.
Also correct, Legion. It can't talk to the Renkir. The Renkir will kill it. Doesn't matter if it's a goblin or not. The Renkir wants to kill the goblin. It likes nom nom 9 on all of that Alranok blood. Why you despise gnomes? I don't want to do that again. I've been content. Life is good.
We've been down this road before.
People know.
Over and over again.
I don't need to explain it.
The bit's been done. I don't think anyone actually understands, but we just kind of accept it as a truth.
You understand.
No.
You do.
Yeah?
Mhm.
I guess I understand.
You do.
I mean, I kind of do. I've met the Azora in Guild Wars. They're the same way. I hate them. But that's also partly because they look like they have like weird sharpened like teeth. Like they look really fucking weird on top of being obnoxious.
Good job, Hale. Hope D&D went well Sunday. I gotta watch the VOD. It's up on YouTube, brother. My Sunday D&D went well. Our gang teamed up with the giant rat monsters to fight gnolls, and we had a huge rat monster controlled by a little rats, like Ratatouille. We killed 20 gnolls that day and the leader. Jesus.
Neat.
You can make him a Lendavi design. He's still a minion, and he's one combat encounter surviving with the party is not going to make him a good guy.
Surely he sees the error of his ways
No.
as he goes back to robbing.
He's just going to go find some more like Black Tongue tribe to hang out with.
Well, what's probably going to happen is he's the singular minion goblin roaming Tyrosian wildlands. He's probably going to get eaten. Let's be real.
Probably. Honestly,
He's not going to make it far.
he's going to get out of the dungeon and a axe beak is going to roll up and just be like,
He
oh,
really,
shit,
honestly, he should have hung out with us. Because I feel like at that point, if you're solo, he should have become Grayson's little retainer minion. Because what option does he have at this point?
He'd have been. The issue is that he'd have been weaker than Shane was starting out.
Yeah, I did say he would live long, but this is his only hope. Like, this goblin has 1 HP. What is he gonna do? He's gonna get eaten by a toad, is what he's gonna do. I didn't say we'd have him for long. Let me be clear. I hope Grayson doesn't get attached to the goblin with 1 HP. But it would be very funny if she did, and then one night you just hear ribbit and it's gone.
Yeah, you guys put him on watch.
Yeah, he can keep watch. We wake up. Where is he? Maybe
His
he must have run
boots
off.
are on the ground, like right where he was sitting on the stump. Nothing else.
That's
Now we owe the rats more cheese, aka 2k gold worth. Nice. Did the goblin level up? Level up? No, he didn't. He didn't do anything.
He survived.
He survived, correct. The rest of the party leveled up. Once they get out of this place and go to a safe haven, they'll reach level 2 and get max HP +1.
Wow.
You know what sour is a strong word. You know what sprinkles a sourness on the victory for me?
What?
It's and it's not really like, it's really a player thing. It's, I wish people didn't grumble about what the monster should do in the middle of the fight. I feel like that's bargaining with the DM.
That is.
To be like, DM, this needs to happen or we're
Correct.
dead. I feel like that's why I say we abuse the AI, because I feel like some of those rolls wouldn't have happened if people weren't like grumbling so much about what should happen.
So here's the thing. I could play every monster hyper tactical. But I feel like that's not fun.
No. Don't get me. Look, I'm not saying that they need to play. Every monster needs to play hyper tactical, but I was told this was a cunning creature, and as it seemed to have had the advantage, and it knew. Also, I'm not sure. I'm fairly certain. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure Loki could use their healer's kit on me more than once.
The stabilize, yes.
Okay.
But that doesn't nullify its like heal thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's only when you do the 1d6 is when you can't use it again.
Right. I guess that's the only other thing. It's not really. It felt a little gimmicky to do the whole like stabilizing to then like, and then healing after, like the whole that juggling act we did to like keep people alive felt a little weird. It felt a little gamey. It's not so much a nitpick that like Logan shouldn't have done that. It was a little immersion breaking to me that like we're sitting there like it was like a Baldur's Gate moment where like you throw the potion rather than drinking it so that it hits two people. You know? It's not quite abusing the game, like it's in with the game mechanics, but it's still very gamey.
Interesting.
I don't know, something about.
Maybe bring that up to him.
Well, I don't know what the alternative is, because the alternative would be dead, because I wouldn't have Oliver. So I mean,
well,
like,
maybe it was that way because he didn't really explain it, right? He just sort of did it. I imagine if he had like, done his sort of like purple prose and like explained, like maybe giving you like a morphine shot or something like that. Maybe that would have made it more.
Morphine. Wait, do we have morphine in Elion?
Well, you have a number of like medicine that's available to you. So like,
I did see him basically running around as the medic from Battlefield, where he's just throwing med kits on people's bodies. They get up, they get sniped
together.
Correct. It was that was the image in my head the whole time he was running around with his healer's kit. Super useful, critical even. I'd be doing it 100% if this was Baldur's Gate and a video game. But I feel like it's more minor compared to the grumbling of the begging with God that the monster does a thing.
That was my biggest gripe. Was being like, yeah, he's going to come down here. I was like, you wouldn't.
Sure about that? Well, see, it's like what they're doing. It's not, to me, what I'm hearing is not, oh, he's going to come down here. It's a wink to the DM. He needs to come down here or the game's over.
Yeah.
Right. You wouldn't want the game over, DM, so he better come down here. Or I don't have any alternatives and we're gonna die. And then the DM rolls their eyes and goes, fine, I'll roll this dice to see what happens. Rather than doing what the monster should do, which is murder us all. maybe that's. I think that's what. I think that's the fight was good. The game was great. That's just a little bit of paprika I'd rather not have on my D&D meal.
What are the TPK rules in this game? Well, I don't want to say because I feel me saying the TPK rules basically welcomes it into the universe, like uttering a fucking demon's name. I will say that there are things prepared in the off chance that a TPK does happen.
And just to be clear, I don't think the party asking each other what the monster might do is a problem. Like that's completely
Nope,
fine.
that
And
felt
should
completely normal.
right. Like Grace deciding where they want to stand, depending on what the monster does, I thought was completely like, yep, 100% totally
Correct.
fine with that.
That's where I was like, okay, now we're actually getting to some planning.
Yeah, what planning is different than begging to God. And then making
agree.
your plans based on hopefully God agrees with you.
Yeah, what was great was again, I run my monsters one way, which is I give them a cool ability and I say I want to see them do their cool ability. And once they do it, I'm like, okay, this character can die now. Like the party
Yeah.
can kill him, do his thing. He did Billows Cannon in the perfect spot. Party had ran away. And we're like all clumped up together. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do my DM trick, which is I'm going to show you that it has a setup. The monster is going to use its action to nom nom nom, eat a corpse. And it's going to get a corpulent token. That's meant to proc into the party's mind. Oh shit, this guy can use that token or is going to do something with that token. Whole round goes by. Party continues to run, but they sort of stay together. As the party's mostly in the hallway. I was hoping to get everybody. But Grayson ran really far.
Correct.
And I was like, all right, 4/5 of the party is pretty good.
I don't think most people had an option at like when he did his first corpulent breath. I don't think they had like nobody had even managed to engage in the creature yet. Oliver was running because Squishy Mage.
It was a full round, but the party didn't. The party was sort of preparing for it to rush them, which is what happened. A full round went by because it used its action to do inhuman appetite.
Had we killed the shaman at that point? I thought they were
Yes.
still fighting when he ate the body.
You guys had just killed the shaman. The only thing that was left was the guy that nobody could see.
Okay.
Oh, look at this 5e Dark Sun thing I found. I'll look at it later, brother, if you want to post it in Discord.
Dark Sun.
So what happened was
What happened?
the party was we had Rylan here, had Isolde here.
Yeah, they were all surrounded the shaman at the time.
Correct. You had just ran down here. Logan was here.
Yeah, I was doing the RP thing. I was like, time to panic.
Yep.
And then I paid the price for that, so ow.
I don't think so.
I got yeah.
I think you did the
I
smart
wasn't
thing.
punished. It didn't pay off. I got 8 toxic, which was my entire HP bar before like the first round it showed up because I ran, and even though I disengaged, it had a special I poke you.
Correct. It had blood
Little
sight,
I poke
which
you.
is it's basically just as long as it can see you, it'll attack you regardless. Inspiration or creation showcase, Ruffian. I was trying to iterate the entire time that like the elite is the scariest thing in the dungeon. Like if there's a dungeon boss, this thing is scarier than the dungeon boss.
Yeah. I think that's why some of us wanted to run away.
I'm glad you didn't.
I don't think we had a choice. Like we didn't. Like there was no way to run away.
Correct.
Too many people were locked in combat or phasing in and out of death's door. I point to myself.
Running was the one thing when the party suggested it. I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, don't do that. You will fucking die.
Yeah.
You're not running together as a team. It would be basically a free-for-all at that point.
It's really hard to run as a team in D&D because of initiative. You know, it's really hard to do things. I'm going to say it. D&D is really bad at being a team game. I think Baldur's Gate fixes it somewhat, where people can do linked actions if they're side by side in initiative. But it's almost impossible to predict what the guy next to you is going to do unless you take it out of the in character and you're just talking to each other, player to player.
How do you feel about the party actually talking to each other? I was also trying to allow that too. There were a lot of moments where like somebody would say something in character and then nobody would reply. I was like, no, you guys can talk to each other.
I thought it was necessary. I liked the team play. There was this moment where basically we went, okay, like the role play just got dropped and we were just doing D&D combat, which is kind of, I feel like, how D&D is designed. Like, I don't think D&D is really designed to be played in a way where you're supposed to be fighting role play-y, if that makes sense, where like everybody's quiet. I don't know. Like, it was necessary. I'm glad we had teamwork. But it was teamwork between, teamwork between me and Cyric, not Oliver and Logan, if that makes sense. Oliver was puking his guts out. Like, there's no way he would have talked to Logan in the situation where, you know, deciding whether or not...
10 stacks of blight.
Yeah, like deciding whether or not when he's gonna use the healing kit or whether I'm gonna use a potion after he uses the healing kit. There were times when he was DMing me, "Hey, don't do healing. I'm gonna use the stitching kit on you." Yeah. And if we're doing super tactical, that conversation's needed.
I agree.
But it's also not immersive. Which, I mean, that's just the game. I feel like you got to make those sacrifices. You can't be immersed all the time. There are mechanics. So like,
I guess which would you rather have?
that is a good question.
Because I feel like after TOS, I'm very hesitant to like smack down party like over table chatter.
Yeah.
Because I like immersion.
Same.
But it is very hard to manage at the same time.
I think I kind of like the over table chat. How do you guys do it in fucking Shadows of Thorland? Or does everyone just kind of do their own thing and it works out?
I'm a shithead. I would like to see. I sort of play like Tristan, where I'm a tactician.
Right.
And I look at what everybody can do the most optimal, but I don't say that.
Right.
I let everybody do what they want to do, and if they ask for help, then I'll make a suggestion. But the entire time I'm thinking of, okay, Vanya should be doing this because they're a Gloomstalker and they're in shadows, which should give them a. And if they were doing this, they should do this. All right, Cheats should do this because she's within reach. That's what I'm thinking the entire time, and then I'm gauging what somebody else is doing on their turn, and then what I'm going to do as a reaction to that thing. Okay, if I move the creature this way, it's going to open up everybody to this thing, and then that should let Gareth do this, and that should let Vanya do this, and that should let Zika do this.
Right.
And Vanya will be like, "Hey, what should I do, party?" And I go, "This."
Exactly. But that's not Vanya asking the party, is it? Or is that just the
It's
player
Vanya
asking
the party, or it's we sort of do RP
Mhm.
in combat. It's usually like a quote. Very Avengers quippy is what we do. I think
Let
it's
me ask-
only really me and Momo that like describe our actions.
Right. You guys still talk. Like, it's not like you guys like look at each other at the table and go, "Okay, how do we fight this thing? Like, what's our options?"
Ah,
And then somebody goes, "Well, I have this potion of fire weakness I could throw at him if you have fire arrows to shoot at him with."
that is what comes up from time to time, but it's not all the time.
Like in the middle of combat.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be like Vazika being like, "Hey, I can do stunning strike if Cheats is gonna attack it next." Cheats like, "Yeah, I'm gonna attack it next." He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna try and do stunning strike then, so that way you can get advantage."
Yeah, maybe that's what maybe we just need to announce what we're gonna do before we do it, and people just need to get like say, you know, whether that's a good idea or not. Because how many times have you said, okay, if I do this thing, it'll open up somebody to do a thing, and then they don't do the thing, and you go, oh well, never mind.
Well, I again, I'll do that if the party's talking about it, but I sort of like I'll set somebody up and then sort of hope that they go for it because I don't want to be like, "Hey, go do this thing that I just set you up for."
Interesting.
It's a weird sort of balance. Like I'll offer advice and play tactical if the party wants to play tactical, but if the party just wants to brute force it or throw themselves at it, I'm going to throw myself at it too.
Okay.
When I'm DMing, I'm listening to what the party's doing and then how the party's positioning them. And I'll play monsters if they are intelligent and or if they can understand you. So if the party talks, the monsters can hear you talk.
Does Brett do monsters react to you guys talking?
I don't think so.
Has there ever been a moment where like you guys are like, all right, I'll do this, and then the monster goes, oh well, thanks for letting me know, idiot, and then slaps your, I don't know, your rogue?
I think with Ceratos. I think Ceratos did that.
Gotcha.
Ceratos was like fully aware of the battlefield. And when we yelled at each other, we were like, all right, we need to help Vanya because Vanya just got bodied. He purposefully attacked Vanya again.
Gotcha. He went on God.
Telegraphing. Yeah, I would agree. Telegraphing would be very good for the party to do. What the party really needs to do is communicate, because it's as I was telling them last night, with 70 or about 80 episodes of proof, the first 3 rounds of combat is the party getting their shit rocked.
I mean, admittedly, that is because generally you want the monster to do the thing, and it usually takes 3 turns for the monster to do the thing, and then we get our chance to do the thing. So usually those 3 turns are the monster doing the thing. We'll
I don't
throw
think
that
so.
out there. I mean,
I don't think so, because it's
well,
the party running around like, and for like example, twice during a full round of combat, the monster was not attacked at all. The party like did other things, or they ran.
well, I think right. The party was repositioning, quote unquote. They were deciding what they wanted to do. But I think that's because I think nobody was in position for the monster that, surprised us. But I'm thinking of like the Basilisk King, which basically, or Emperor, excuse me, that basically did its things for 3 rounds that prevented us from doing a thing. And then once it did its thingies, we could start doing our thingies.
I feel like the Emperor was more of a like the Emperor didn't really have a big thing that I wanted it to do. I just sort of gave it a kit. Like when I say I want a creature to do a thing, it's one thing. So, Billows Cannon, the Manticore doing its like dive bomb, the Emperor doing its aura, the Shambling Mound eating somebody. Like I usually have like one thing that I want the monster to do, and then if I can do that, it's dead. Like you can kill it. And I usually get to do that thing on the first round. There hasn't been a moment in all of CTF, even with the mouth, where I didn't get to do the thing for the monster. Usually I get to do it pretty early on. And I go, okay, the party can, the party, like, I feel nothing now if the monster dies. Yeah, like it getting to do Inhuman Appetite to set up Billows Cannon, I was like, cool, awesome. That's it. That's all I wanted. Thank you very much. I get to scare the shit out of the party because they get to watch it eat a. They get to watch it eat a corpse. It does some scary stuff, and then it vomits. Yeah, don't polymorph around. Basically that, right? Like if I can do something to the monster, then perfect.
Sometimes the way the party knows that they're improving is that they can polymorph turn 1. Sometimes I feel like that's the balance. Sometimes you can't let the monster do the thing. I feel like the party sometimes feels the best when they stop, when they prevent the thing from happening, because that is kind of the point, is to prevent the monster from doing the thing, you know? As a party, that should be the ultimate goal of a player, is to do the thing, or to stop the monster from doing the thing. Bosses aside, because you're not going to stop a boss turn 1 unless you're really lucky, or the DM forgot, I don't know, about heat metal.
The war troll. Yeah, I mean,
even that thing got to do with the thing, though.
Yeah.
Which it was not die because it kept regenerating, this son of a bitch.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, again, like I still think that the party's success against the Renkir was still very good.
Yeah.
I think the only real shit moment, like the oh shit moment that I had was, again, she had no way of knowing, was her pushing the corpse into the center.
Yeah, that is,
Because I had plans for what happens if it eats the bags of lye.
Where they
Again,
could add or
she
bad
had
things.
no way of knowing.
Yeah.
Well, like a it changes the fight type thing.
Oh.
Yeah, because lye gets rid of corpses.
Right. So if it eats the light, does it remove? Would it have removed the charge?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that's unfortunate.
But again, she had no way of knowing, so I can't be like, "Uh-oh, stinky." Like, it was just like a panic moment, and I fully understand because in her position, I'd have probably done the same.
Yeah, I mean that's what you learned. You're like, oh, it eats corpses. Remove the corpse it wants
Correct.
to eat. It's like, you know, monkey brain.
So I was like, awesome. You removed its ability to eat a corpse. So that's good. It's just unfortunate that I had plans if it ate that specific corpse that you got rid of.
Unlucky. That's such our luck, though. The one corpse that it could have eaten, we threw away.
That's
just...
So
that's
here's
so typical of our party.
So here's how I initially did it. The Renkir wandered after being woken up. Combat broke out. I was initially meant to roll on the first round of combat if it heard you guys. It wasn't until round 3 that I was like, oh shit, the Renkir. So I roll.
Yeah.
It hears combat. And initially, it isn't going to do anything. I roll again at round 4, and it's interested now because there are corpses near the door. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna roll an athletics check for this thing. See if it beats down the fucking door or not. It rolled. Scroll.
Scrolling.
It rolled a 24. And I was like, yeah, it punched down the fucking door. So the initial plan was that either it didn't hear you or it didn't care. It was going to basically be the party defeats the goblins that are here, and then the party goes and explore. They loot the corpses, they loot all that fun stuff. It'd have been finding the anti-venoms and the bags of lie because it was meant to be a DM moment. Like, hey, or like a video game moment. Like, hey, it's very weird that this big boss room or this big open room with like pillars and all this shit also has a lot of health and ammunition outside of it. That's really weird.
That's crazy.
That's what it was meant to be, was the anti-venom and the bags of lie that the curse spitter had was meant to be like a signal for the party, like, hey, you're gonna need
here. Yeah. We did need it.
But I'm firmly of the belief now that the party is very much going to use combat items going forward.
You don't have a choice. You'll die without them.
Because I was explaining to Rylan, I was like, yeah, man, you can raw dog the whole game. You don't have to use any potions, any of the things that I make. Your life will be considerably easier if you. Like if the party goes back and they buy like pouches of lie, for example, to get rid of corpses, or using like poultices as resistances and or immunities to like the damage over time effects. Yeah, like neutralizing powders. Like they give you resistance, not only resistance, but as well as a bonus to saving throws against being poisoned. Right. For like an entire combat encounter. Basically just dash yourself with it as a bonus action at the start of your turn, and now for the rest of the combat encounter, you are Gucci. You can buy it, or you can suffer.
Suffering.
Would there be a mechanic where the party can do some scouting? So hearing his suggestion about like the elite encounter, and like better telegraphing it for the party, probably something like that.
Yeah, scouting. I've always wanted scouting as like an option, like seeing what's ahead, so we can, because that's always been the pattern with all of our fights is we run into them with our noses instead of our eyeballs, and we always have to adjust rather than ever getting the opportunity to actually see a fight coming and prepare for it. I don't think I can remember a time where that's happened. Like we're like oh, we've never breached and cleared ever. We've breached and then clenched. Should be neat if that was a thing. I would love scouting. I'm not really playing the character that would be doing the scouting, but I feel like any rogue-esque characters would find it very like I don't know. You know, characters always want to feel useful, right?
Well, I mean, you do have a rogue now, so
True.
maybe if she plays that type of character, that's the other thing. Is playing the type of character that does the scouting. It's like you just said. I can't see Oliver scouting. Maybe through some like talent stuff, like some psionic shit.
Yeah, I mean, I have like the read items thing, which I'm just waiting. You know, I'm actually what I want to do. I rub my hands together. I want to find one of the goblin weapons, and then use that and use read item on it to see what the conversation between the war boss and the light dude was about. Smile. But yeah, I would love to have like a, you know, actually there is that like warlock thing where you can like, no one ever uses it because like, you know, agonizing blast, smile. But there's the like act of the chain invocation where you can like use your familiar's eyeballs. Right.
I
think
guess Isolde could use Eden. That's also a little dangerous.
it is dangerous. You are risking your familiar, but I mean, scouting is dangerous, to be fair. Scouting does have its risk. You are risking one party member getting caught out rather than the whole party. So I feel like scouting should always have a risk. Like, it's not a foolproof, safe thing, right? Scouts die a lot, to be fair.
Aside from just making it.
I mean, the most basic way would just we just send Grayson forward, and she goes to see what's in the other room, and we hope she doesn't die. That's scouting in a nutshell.
Yeah.
That is.
You know, I guess I don't really need to do anything right now because the party just sort of got together.
Yeah.
It's only episode 2.
Yeah.
So sort of waiting to see if the party actually utilizes their rogue or not. The CTF didn't utilize their rogue. The rogue also didn't really utilize them. So I think it's going to be a party effort. Well, he's a familiar, so he can be brought back. It just costs resources. Like everything.
I could see. I think what in a dungeon, it'd just be us to figure out how to send someone out to scout without, you know, having them get murdered. But if you want it, I could see coming up with a system for them to scout out in like a hex, in the hex crawling.
Oh, I did that. I gave one of you that ability, POS, to see what the X in front of you was.
Oh yeah, it was me. I think it was. I don't think I ever got a chance. We only did like hex crawling like once.
Yeah, basically got to the dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see something like that for Oliver. Some psionic warbling.
Some foresight.
Basically, you can roll like a d12 and then find out what that roll is going to be in that hex and be like, oh, that's a 1, guys. Let's go around.
I am probably going to have him either a mesopath or a chronopath. I think those are the two I'm thinking on. If he ever finds training.
Okay.
Which, if you don't know, Chrono is time and Meso is like the physical healer body guy.
Yeah, so you explode and come back in 8 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty. I really like that ability. The
I love how
Just-
it took one dungeon for you to be like, I know exactly where I'm going.
Yep. I was
did-
kind of think.
did
I was just
also
looking at the
reiterate-
spells.
To reiterate again.
Yeah.
As I did with, as I explained at before I was making this game. You will see a lot of my stuff. You will see like a monster who gives you blight and stress in the same move.
Oh, goody. What do you mean by that?
Well, like in CTF, it didn't. That my biggest thing was making the items and then never using them. I like you guys using items. That gives me a ton of joy hearing the party be like, I drink my healing elixir. I use my anti-venom. That makes me feel really happy. So to provoke that,
Gosh. I see.
yes. You can take more additional inspiration from DD. If the players roll high enough investigation, they roll to discover a section of the map or maybe find a hidden room. I have that in the rooms already. I have hidden stuff already sort of written out, if that makes sense. I have a proposition for a potential encounter when the party finally leaves. You want them to do another encounter?
We leave. The goblin's like, "Hey, I got my friends."
They were waiting outside. Yeah, let's hear it.
Rattle them, boys.
Your word of power and wave your hand over a pile of loose coins in it. Allowing you to
Oh, coin counting? No, that's holy shit.
Yeah, it's count money.
Holy crap. Now that's folk magic. By folk magic, I mean big corpa magic. No one thinks of the bankers, guys.
We actually made this because of merchants.
Nice. Alright, but where's folk magic Zippo lighter?
What do you mean?
Like, you just light your thumb on there's a little flame and you can like light a cigarette.
Yeah, we got that.
Nice.
We'll be making that, but yeah,
Nice.
because that's what Gerald did.
Nice. Let's fucking go. You know, I just thought that was like a half giant fire giant thing, you know?
Nope.
And he's just flexing his racial superiority on us.
Yeah, he spent a charge of his fire giant ability. Hey, want to see something cool?
I'm retired. I can use this whenever I want.
Legendary action.
The prerequisite is if the party doesn't clean themselves up after they leave the dungeon.
What?
Interesting.
This sounds dangerous. I don't know about this one.
I was just wondering, could I give you a character concept and get your opinion on it? Spoken to my DM, I regret on the day and I just have writer's block. We also decided to drop the amnesia character idea. All right. What you got, brother? Oh, I'm not happy with 4 grimoires of folk magic.
What?
They've got comb hair, clean glasses, clean cloak, and count money.
Clean cloak.
Yeah.
Wait, so all the different articles of clothing. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, I could see clean glass and clean leather, but
Glasses,
well, what I
like
mean is
spectacles.
a. I know what you mean. What I could see is a having different folk magics for different types of like materials.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I see. Literally just glasses. Like if it's not,
Correct.
if the glasses are too big, they don't work.
Correct. It's
Fuck.
meant to be like mundane people convenience. These are spells of convenience, is what they are.
I see.
I can tell you right now, Legion, there are no other Renkir, at least in this region or this area, because the Renkir was an elite. They just got done fighting an elite. They have nothing left.
It's true. We use quite literally everything. There is any, not even Renkir. There's monsters still in this dungeon, and they haven't all been aggroed. We're in for trouble. Except maybe Rylan. Rylan might be fine.
Ryland's out of everything.
All right. Well, we're
He's
all
out
fucked.
of all both uses of Second Wind. He's out of his Healing Surge. The only thing he could do, which he didn't do, was a Light Within. Oh no, never mind. Nobody got dazed. It was the creature that got dazed. Right. I think Isolde might have her Healing Surge. Nope, she used her Healing Surge. She's out of both uses of her Fire's Burn. Logan's out of second or Lay on Hands. Because he uses Lay on Hands on himself to get rid of poison. He's out of his Healing Surge, Pommel Strike, Lacerate, and Fire's Burn. Yeah, you guys are Omega tapped. You do have some healing elixirs that you just got. But you've only just now started looting. I know what you're going for, Legion, but they just got their ass beat. They survived and they won. But for me to go, hey, by the way,
More Renkir.
Sorry, my PC decided to restart for no reason.
oh, welcome back.
Actually, yeah, it was kind of weird.
So anyway, here's the second rank here.
Ah, finally.
If I went more Renkir, the party would throw their hands up and be like, all right, DM, just tell us you don't want to play the game anymore.
Yeah. You did you really have to go through all of this just to tell us you don't like the characters we made? Like,
And what's bad is that I love everybody's character.
same. They're pretty good. I just look, if we do die, if the worst does come to fruition and the dice say it's time, please tell me we aren't doing Elion's tier again.
What do you mean?
Please. I love Elion's tier, but we have been here for 2 years now. I would like to see something else of Tyros at some point. It would be
If
cool.
it was a complete TPK, yeah, we're going to do something else.
Oh, thank God. Please. Oh, sorry. Elion had more kids into the meat grinder.
I am going to put a little clause out in case a character dies, for example, like what you can make and sort of like restrictions being limited and stuff like that. Like if your next character, if you die, like Oliver dies, you don't have to make another Eliond person. You can make anything from anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yeah. If you want to be a Yetagari orc, or you want to be a Sunite trader, or you wanted to be a Caressian elf.
DM, I'm from Maltoris.
You could be. You could be a tiefling from
That's what I
Victor Maltoris.
Yo!
Rigger.
Yeah, Sanguine Knight looks pretty sick.
You just have to talk to the party. Like, hey,
I will.
I want to be a Hell Knight, and they'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to them when my character shows up and introduces himself. Like, what's the problem?
Now, if we did Heart of the Capital, if we did Lothram, that would probably take a lot of time for me to prep. So the biggest reason that we've been doing the Southlands is because I have an entire hex map for the
There is an
Southlands.
entire hex map. Now,
Like-
could we do, like, the capital of Ettenmore?
We could. Yeah, you can go to Ettenheim.
Ettenheim would be fun. I want to see Ettenheim. DM, I want to see Vic. Oh, Vicky. Actually, I don't think his name's Vicky anymore, but, you know.
Like this region is what I have prepared. And this region is fucking massive. It's a huge. This hex map is so big, it chugs everybody's computer. It
Classic.
takes 70 days to get from one side to Elion. Like, it's a massive fucking. I think if we were to play another game, either I would do the Blight, I would do the Grimwald.
Oh, okay. Well, that one's all right. I mean, you got me. Curse of Flawed.
Or I would do Katarina.
It's not the Curse of Strahd. It's the Hex of Strahd, guys. Katarina? Okay, fair enough. What about Rowfield? We never go to Rowfield. We've been threatened with Rowfield existing in the periphery. Never actually seen a Rowfield.
Oh, you know what I might do? If it's a complete TPK, I might do.
Island of Glass Run? I agree.
That's death. I was thinking Nightfen Marsh, which is where the Crockmen.
Oh no! I hear Rozzy bust through the door.
God, there's so many choices. It would just all of them just take a lot of time to set up map wise. Like I would like to do a Yetagari campaign. I think that'd be really cool. Sort of exploring this like isolationist like continent.
Would we be playing Yatagari, or would we be like?
I would prefer you guys play Yetagari, but somebody could be like
okay.
an outsider, because outsiders give the campaign a lot of like allowing the DM to be like,
That's how this thing works, and it's different from where you're from.
I don't know what you're talking about.
for all of her faults, I liked Yuria because Yuria let me world build.
What do you mean by? What do you mean for all of her faults? What the fuck? What do you not like about Yuria? What the hell? Explain yourself.
She is a vessel for the fettered one.
Okay, that's not something you don't like
That's
about
a
her.
fault.
Though. That's not a character fault. Okay, that's a
I
flaw.
didn't say it was a character fault. I said for all of her faults.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, she obviously wasn't perfect. I mean, who's perfect around here? I mean, come on.
I liked Yuria because Yuria let me be like, this is how it's different from Carousel, and it let me world build Carousel and Tyros at the same time.
Yeah, that kind of was her bit, is being ignorant.
And that's why I like Outsiders. Like, Outsiders in a party full of natives is great, because...
Well, that's why I was wondering, because we could play Yatagarians, or since there's hyper isolationist, we could be playing like explorers
That's also good.
or
Like,
like
both are good.
playing people from an emissary in Yatagara, where everyone's an outsider, and we learn Yatagara over time.
Mhm.
And then we sell them opium.
No, 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 no!
Yes!
What?
Not again!
Sorry, too real. I take heavy inspiration from Japan, specifically the part where the Dutch extorted them for money. My character's name is Abijah Fowler.
What does that mean?
Have you seen Blue Eye?
I haven't. I've been told to watch it.
Oh, it's so good.
That's a manga, right? Or an anime?
It's a Netflix animation.
Huh.
It's not a manga. I don't think it's a manga. But the art, oh, holy crap. It's got some good fucking acting.
Parker. George. Or is?
Hey man, hey Tobias, what's got you down, bud? Oh, your daughter's dead. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ooh. That would
Yeah,
do
forgot
it.
about that. Forgot about that. Also, we put her corpse in the freezer next to the bear meat that killed her.
Ooh.
But thankfully he doesn't care about the corpse part. That's so fucked up. Why is this game so fucked up?
I'll go to Rimworld, baby!
She was my lead researcher, so that's unfortunate. She had double pips in medical, social, and int. Now she is freezer meat.
The wilderness! Everybody's like, yes, do the wilderness! The wilderness would be a very short-lived campaign.
Hey, what's that big ass bear coming down the mountain?
Correct. It takes me rolling once to be like, that's an avalanche bear. And the party goes, damn, what's that? And I go, it's death.
Well, if you read the name, you'll probably be able to make some deductions.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy, as I fucking eviscerate a wizard?
So are we talking a DC 15 animal handling here?
DC 15? That's very generous.
I mean, I could see you playing as like, where like the party is literally a village of like wild men, and like basically the party is uh a group of them, and then whenever one dies, we replace them with someone else from the village.
I could see that.
Basically, like Brett's hardcore campaign
Correct.
is in the wilderness.
That was exactly what it would be, a hardcore campaign. So now you have a permanent marker on your hex map. If one of you has a map, or one of you will get it.
Yeah, I have a map. I have a map case. I think Solde might have one as well, because we're giga smart, educated people.
You guys will be able to, not only will you be able to, like, because of that, you'll get markers on the map that basically shows you where you're at. But if you find other maps, I'll be able to drop little tokens on your map. Be like, hey, this is what you discovered by reading somebody else's map.
Holy crap.
Hey, there's a dungeon marker over here. Go check it out.
No.
There should be a Caressian missionary enclave near the Philippines section of the continent.
Yeah, what are they doing over there?
Missionaries, huh? That's what they're calling them.
This is here's brother Leo, and a fucking Iron Maiden suit walks in.
Yeah, when you said missionaries, my brain immediately was like, conquistadors. Conquerors.
Missionaries.
Yeah, we're here to. You're gonna worship our god, or else.
I mean, they sent missionaries too. On top of the conquistadors.
The armed men.
Like, there were multiple, like, interests in those areas. Like, it wasn't just conquistadors. It was just mostly conquistadors.
Behold my faith.
Yeah, well, give me your money, more like. I mean, I don't...
Hey, give me your money. Also, behold my faith.
That's more like it. That's what I like to hear.
Well, there are taxes in the. There are like jarls and everything up north. What are you talking about? Heroes gets the name Yalderman or Jarlman from the north. Jarl, chieftain.
Yarg.
Your
Argopods.
village jarl, your chieftain, is going to tax you and take your food. Take your money.
What? Stop it. I earned that. Probably.
Where else could
I looted that fair and square.
There you go. That's the real mindset.
That's the adventurer mindset. My adventurer grind set. Be like.
Ooh. I could do an Ulysses campaign.
Listen, that sounds trippy.
It's literally fucking spitting distance from
Oh.
the anomaly. So
Is that what we're calling it? Is
It
the
has a lot of
anomaly now?
names.
The anomaly. You got that? You plays RimWorld once.
oh, that's where I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was the singularity. Sorry.
Hmm. Okay. Fair
It has a lot of names. Yeah, it's like
The
right
whole-
there. And this whole place
Okay.
is sort of. It has like an Irist feel where there's like a lot of weird shit going on.
Yeah, man. Take a shot every time you hear an invisible child cry.
Yeah. That might be
Out of
a
line.
fun place because it doesn't. It's not a big map. A lot of islands. It'd be like a lot of island hopping.
Who's ready to fight a bunch of Seath cosplayers?
Just one.
Just one. Well, I mean, at Dark Souls 3, there's one, but like.
Maybe. See, the big thing again is it's all the prep work that goes.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you wouldn't make something as big as the entire Southlands again.
No, this isn't nearly as big. It's much smaller. It's decently sized. There's a lot of adventure that could happen here. Might be. Yeah, there's like, so I have three big ones. What would either be like Katarina, and I think Katarina would be more about like knighthood and royalty.
Mm-hmm.
So much more Game of Thrones esque.
Mm-hmm.
Blight or the Grimwald, fear and hunger.
Oh, have you played that game?
No, I've seen YouTube playthroughs of it.
Nice.
And then I think Ulusil would be probably the one that has like the most just sort of normal D&D adventure without any major themes, but has like a lot of potential.
Curious.
Yeah, OBS is getting it.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Oh,
I
here
also
comes
put a key card on you.
Oh, nice. You know, one day I will actually capture one of these raiders and not just dome them in the head.
Need to use clubs.
I'm too weak to use clubs. Is the problem? I have to use the gun because my guys suck.
You don't have any melee?
I have Ty, the ghoul.
That's your guy.
Yeah, he was hitting the guy, but he was losing, so I had to bring in a shotgun.
Okay, so this is what you do. You tag him once with a gun.
Okay.
You see where it hits them.
Okay.
Hopefully, it hits below the neck.
Yeah, I think he got. They missed a lot, and then they shot him in the neck. Or no, wait, where'd they shoot him? Twice in the torso, and then once in the sternum, and they fell over dead. Yeah, shotguns are not really designed for. Oh, we do have a club now, so maybe next time, surely. Oh shit! Oh my god, it's another one. Oh my god.
I'm gonna get some water.
Hello, chat. You stinkers.
They can't hear us. They're too far behind.
No!
They'll never know you insulted them.
Why do I even insult them?
The solution is simple. Go into your own stream and insult them.
True. Really is the only. We got one.
Oh,
We got a live one.
war pop. Surely the key is just to have as many people as possible.
Agreed.
Just got to your stinger comment.
Good. Oh, well, it died. Very unfortunate.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Oh,
Welcome back.
I deleted the image like a moron.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no.
What happened?
So, you know the, like, um, uh, Fallen Empire quest that has you, like, start out, they need help because of a man-eating squirrel or
Yeah.
raccoon or what have you. Well, I'm like, okay, well, I'll assign that to the psychically sensitive person. And the game specifically warned me about her because she's abrasive.
Oh yeah, she can like project her like feelings and shit more.
Well, because not only is she psychically sensitive, but because she's abrasive, the game is saying that she's going to demand the title's privileges be fully respected, and she may refuse to do certain work or eat low-class food,
Yeah.
and will issue decrees.
Yeah. Just randomly.
Yeah. So that's not good. She's in for a lot of disappointment if she thinks we got fucking high-class food in this place. Well, we'll see what happens, I guess. America.
Sparks, thank you very much for 27 months. I appreciate you, homie.
You just came back on stream.
Holy shit.
I'll see why.
Are my messages delayed, or do those go into chat?
Oh, those are there.
No, they go as soon as you type them.
Yep.
I think he ate everything else. So there were any
What?
other corpses on the ground?
He cleaned. Wow.
Damn, he hungry.
I don't suppose all that loot's inside of him.
You got the onyx.
But like, what else?
That's it.
Oh,
You could try harvesting it. The monster itself.
yells at players to loot corpses. Makes a monster that eats loot and corpses.
I mean, you are looting corpses right now. I point at Logan.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what he hopes to find in the mush.
What do you think he'll find?
A bad smell. Viscera. I'm guessing he's hoping to find like a ring. Or some identifier of Edward. Maybe Edward's one of the mush piles, but honestly, I got no clue what he wants.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. I downloaded the
Picture.
I hate when OBS lags like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty shitty. Ooh, just a little bit of food poisoning.
Got dirty kitchen.
No, the food cook's just incompetent.
Oh,
Hey,
just as
dear.
bad.
hey,
Hey,
where were you?
oh, you didn't see me?
No,
Oh man, I was two
Oh, shit.
tables over.
I was sitting at the table. I was staring forward. I was like, where is he?
I like waved at you and everything.
And Masay was like, why do you keep staring forward? And I was
Babe,
like,
I'm right here. You're like, get out of my
and-
way.
And I was like,
I can't believe Crown stood up Brett.
he did.
I was there.
That's
What are you
fucked
talking about?
up. That's fucked
No.
up.
No.
Why would
Yep.
you do these?
Yeah, prove it. You got leftovers?
Oh, I'm a big boy. I eat everything.
I finished my food.
Take any pictures?
No, I'm not a foodie. Sorry.
I kept looking at Masay and I kept pointing at the empty chair and I'm like, he'll be here. And she said, you know what she said to me? Move on. And I think I'm going to.
Whoa!
Dang.
Look, I'm just saying, man.
I'm just saying.
You can only hurt me one time. I won't let you hurt me again.
Oh,
Yes, you will.
Yeah, I
I'm a
will.
changed man. Take me back.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Gotta fool him a second time. Let's fucking go.
God, I can't wait to prove this idiot wrong.
Motherfucker. What I'm gonna get for you? I'm gonna get you a chicken and ranch pizza. You ain't getting the meat
Oh,
lover
what?
supreme. Yeah.
Ranch.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
You
Where's
already know.
You know, someone on my follow list is sponsored by Hot Pockets, and
Oh my God.
apparently,
It's pretty wild.
yeah. Well, apparently, the reason why I know is because apparently, what Twitch is doing is they're pushing them all the way to the top of the follow list. And it's like, hey, this guy's sponsored by Hot Pockets.
You like money, right? We do too.
God damn. What if I did a D&D session sponsored by Hot Pockets? I'll be at the top of the follow list.
My God, they have to go into a dungeon, but it's actually a giant hot pocket, and then they have to kill the pepperoni dragon.
It's a giant Hot Pocket. That'd be sick, dude.
You spill its guts, and it's red sauce.
Yes, it's the fakest pepperoni you've ever fucking
And you're
seen.
like, Dia, where's my health potions? And you're like, oh, check your pockets, and they're hot.
All right, you can die now.
And then I'll stare at
And they check their pockets, and it's a squished hot pocket because they didn't know they were in there.
and they go, ooh. And they
Ew,
start to
what
eat
did you
it.
put in my pocket? What the fuck is this?
Your DM goes, it's still warm.
Oh!
I moused over the streamer and said, Hot Pockets is sponsoring the stream. Join the celebration. Huh?
Yay, celebrate.
What?
I love celebrating.
The fuck? Huh?
what?
It says, when I click it, it says power up their appetite. And then it's telling me to go for it. And then it took me to the Hot Pockets page.
They just love this like random, somewhat inspirational shit that they just scream.
They abandoned Lean Pockets, which I don't understand why, because it made me believe I was eating healthy.
You know what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Are you telling me these things aren't good for you?
Come
It's
on,
ultra
man.
processed crap.
Where's the Lean Pocket, dude?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say crap. Hot Pockets, please sponsor me.
The first question that popped up is, are Hot Pockets bad for you? The answer,
Wow, if it's
yes.
my what?
They're high in
So
sodium.
this motherfucker's visiting, right?
Mhm.
And I'm getting attacked by a little flesh monster, and I'm like, okay, Google, go take care of it. This
Oh.
motherfucker walks in, opens the door, goes, "Oh, good heavens!" Turns around and lets it inside.
Are you still on
Yes,
RimWorld?
yes. We
Is
got a
this the
rim
same-
for the
is this-
world.
Is this the same file from yesterday?
Yes.
Good.
Nothing's changed, and yet everything's changed.
Nothing has changed yet. Everything has changed.
War has changed, but not really. But actually,
War never
Well, actually,
changes.
no.
though.
It's war never changes. It's not war has changed, but not really. Like that just seems redundant.
What do you know?
yeah. Are you a warrior? I don't think so.
War.
War changes
War
sometimes.
I mean, you get it, right?
You understand.
I don't have to explain what war is to you. Like you fucking understand. Like, come on.
You may have heard
Right.
this thing. It's
Ooh.
called
It's called war.
of the worlds.
You get it, right?
Oh, he's got asthma. Oh, he got major asthma. In his,
I'm
both his
just saying,
lungs.
why did they call it World War One? It's like they knew a second World War was coming right around the corner. I mean,
Yeah.
just-
Why did they just
I'm
call it
spoilers,
European
really.
War? What the fuck?
yeah. Why do they call it World War One? Like that just seemed silly.
That seems kind of like disingenuous
And then
because
when
it
you
was.
ask and you're like,
a
why did you
whole
call it World War One? You're like, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just we're preparing in case there is a second one. But they knew. They fucking knew.
Yeah.
Those Germans, they knew.
They were just waiting for the sequel.
Yeah, they were like, I cannot
Hans,
wait
get
until
ready.
World War II. Can't believe Crown was part of World War II.
Wow.
What?
That's crazy.
Can't believe Crown
30
killed
years.
Hitler.
Killed Hitler? Holy shit.
Yeah, man. And then you looked at the
Damn.
president, you looked at Roosevelt, and you were
What is
like,
this,
"Hey,"
like Captain America shit?
And you went,
I fought Red Skull.
Yeah.
He went, Mr. President, we got him, and he went, huh?
How the fuck?
What do you mean? That's what he sounded like at the time. You don't have recordings. And
Hey.
you're like,
You
"Hey,
don't know.
You don't fucking know. Prove me wrong." And then he was like, "You want to play
Yeah,
D&D?" And
Googling
you're
to
like,
prove
"What
him
is
wrong.
D&D?" And you're like, "It's gonna be huge.
Or you don't know it yet. It's gonna be all the way.
It's gonna be fucking insane, dude."
Believe me.
And that is me telling your chat that Crown is actually a vampire that's lived hundreds and hundreds
Oh, time to die.
of years.
Nobody lives in the dark.
Just saying, man. Have you seen a picture of Crowned in World War II? Okay.
What?
But let me go ahead. Let me go and flip it for you. Have you not seen a picture of Crowned? in World War
Wow.
II? You don't know. You don't fucking know. Prove to me that Crown's not a vampire. Go ahead and prove it to me. Prove to me right now. You can't.
I can't. If he was a vampire, he wouldn't be crippled.
Oh, you think he needs the cane? Oh, that's cute. That's real cute.
He does. I've seen him.
So when he wobbles around, and you're like, "Look at that crippled guy, haha."
I did see him break it down in a Santa suit, so you might be onto something.
Yeah, and then then you go up to him and you're like, "Hey," you can push him a little bit, but what you don't realize is you're by yourself with him, and then he drops the cane and he stands like above you, 7 feet tall, and
Stand
you're
upright like some fucking anime villain.
"Yep." And you just go, "Do it again." I have seen the
Ah,
fear.
sick.
I've seen the fear in Hitler's eyes. Do it again.
You're nothing.
You're nothing to me. And then he leans down to get like the cane, and like Moa walks in, and he goes, "Arr!"
Why'd you push me?
And Momo goes, "What the fuck?" That's right.
All planned out.
Mhm.
I thought I made more magic items, and I didn't.
Oh,
I'm like confused.
You're panicking right now.
I betcha.
You're looking around.
Talk.
And, yeah.
You sure you didn't? We didn't just talk about how cool it'd be if we had certain magic items, and they never got done.
I'm honestly thinking that's what happened right now.
We were like, man, wouldn't it be cool if we had a staff of Fireball 4, and then the staff never ever got actually made? Surely that wouldn't happen. That's not like a thing that happens. Like me when I'm like, sending an email to an employee saying, yeah, I'll get on that report.
Yeah.
That
I'm
I-
working on it.
Talk to my my boss about how we need to like reorganize people's workflow eventually. TM. It's human nature. That's what I'm saying.
Fucking nature.
Remember, tomorrow is a day away.
That means nothing. What the fuck?
That is only just now getting to the comment.
I see
IOBS is
that.
shitting itself omega hard.
Oh, that's what's happening. I was like, I can't wait till they get to the point where you killed Hitler. That's what I'm waiting for. Like that.
I'm gonna end the stream before that happens.
Right there is what I'm waiting for.
They'll never know.
They can never go.
Me
I'm a
leaning in,
vampire.
they'll never believe.
They'll never. Looming over 7 feet above, they'll never fucking believe you.
What do you think is
Moa
gonna happen?
walks in.
Not
Hey
gonna
guys, what's
happen.
going on? You're like, ah.
Gunshot.
Oh my god.
They'll never fucking believe you. The lane pockets were recalled due to mold. It's just so old.
It's all coming back, all circling
Oh
back,
my god,
baby.
I forgot about the lane pockets.
Damn. That low attention span really getting to you,
This
though.
shit's fucked.
Yeah, I hate it. It's been like that for a while now.
Let's go here. How many frames you've dropped, man?
163,000.
Oh, fuck! Bro, you might as well be dead.
Yeah.
Haha, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're persevering.
It's Jover.
How many minutes is that?
A lot.
If people are talking about lead pockets, that it clearly happened an hour ago, Chad. I'm gonna be real with you. You are behind, dude.
Bro, I can't wait to see the reaction to Lean Pockets.
That's how the Fallout TV says. Oh my God, we talked about that.
We talked about that.
It's fucked. It's so fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're stuck in a time loop.
Crowd, you gotta put chat on stream so they see how far behind it is, so they don't think I'm losing my mind over nothing.
Don't let them know. Let's play a game. Let's see how far we can get with them not noticing.
Brett, it was called the Great War. It's so old.
The war is very old.
They're having a very different
old, dude.
conversation. Let them have a different conversation right now.
Oh
That's
my
what's
God,
happening.
they're just having a conversation with what we already moved on.
It's kind of fascinating, honestly.
Get over it.
Get over it.
Ooh, new
Chad,
content.
you're obsessed about this topic that we moved on from already. Get the fuck over it. Oh, Chad, assuming we're not gonna, this stream is gonna end by the time I say this, me and Crown are gonna play Outward this Friday.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. I don't know if Crown's gonna hate it or love it.
Outward.
I loved it. It reminded me so much of like it kind of reminded me of Neverwinter Nights from like the old 2000s. But it's very much in that style of if you fuck up, you're fucked.
I do like that.
Yeah, you'll be like, I'm gonna drink water from this river. And you're like, okay, enjoy your
Oh,
diseases.
dysentery.
Yeah. Not. You gotta eat. You gotta drink. You gotta keep that. You gotta keep those levels up, or you're gonna be fucked.
Nice.
I can't wait, dude.
FX is having a conversation with him right now. Unfortunate.
So sad.
Shh, just let him do it.
Okay, man. Let's go off the internet. Why is it fucking up?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I wish I knew, but I don't.
Does she have fiber?
Yeah. Which is why I'm genuinely confused why my OBS shits itself so much.
That's okay. When we were doing Dawn of Ganymede last week, my OBS shut down 3 times.
Ooh.
I didn't fucking
Nice.
care. I was like, whatever. You're here or you're not here. I don't fucking care. There we go. Hold on, I'll do it. Thank you for the gifted subs. I know. No crowd isn't going to say anything, and that's.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm kidding. I won't say that.
Oof.
We are very behind.
We're in a different world right now.
We are currently probably 5 minutes ahead of the chat.
Guys, it's pretty great in the future.
Crowd thanks you anyways. You're really going to love this conversation 5 minutes from now.
Man, we got some bangers down the road, guys. Just wait.
Some real banger topics. You won't
That
believe
is so confused right now. They're like, what the
Crowd
fuck is
does
happening?
to Hitler.
Oh no.
5 minutes from now.
Like, what? What's happening in there? Let me in.
I want to be a part of this world, dude.
Bro.
I want to be part of this world, please.
You okay, Brett?
He doesn't know.
You'll see.
He likes critical information.
In 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It'll
I
all
need to
make
make
sense.
Do this.
It all makes sense.
Where's my pen?
I love that Thex is looking at me like, this guy's losing it. I'm like, you're the one that's lost it.
God,
I'm not
Brett,
crazy.
Stop talking.
You just don't realize it. I don't believe a word you say, Brett, so there. Oh, man. The egg on your face. Dude, 5 minutes from now, that joke's gonna pay off.
It's gonna land so hard.
It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna be looked at as a fucking genius.
They just got to the mold comment.
We talked about mold? Huh?
The lean pocket mold.
Oh yeah, there we are. It's about to make sense.
I'm probably gonna. I'll let them get caught up, but I'm probably gonna.
You gonna let it buffer?
Yeah, I want them to hear all the stuff.
Oh,
Guys,
thank
we
you
can't
so
make
much,
content
man.
for
You're
the
gonna
next
make me
5
look-
minutes.
If you
Wanna
edit
catch
stream
up.
now, you'd make me look like a fucking sicko. You'd make me look
End
like
it
a
now.
crazy
End it
dude.
now. Do it.
Don't do it, dude.
Boom.
I'm begging you.
What's your little? It. Oh, it's like a. Oh, never mind. This is perfect actually. Got like a little tucky guy.
What? Huh?
You're bringing it to the collection, I think.
What's going on? What's being added to the collection? Oh. So glad you're adding a reaction image to me.
Bro, I can't wait to see the reaction image 5 minutes
Right
from
when
now.
you end the fucking stream!
Oh, can't wait.
That'll be the cue to end stream when we see the reaction image.
Yeah, nobody say anything, because otherwise they'll have to catch up, continuously catch up for eternity.
Perfect. Talk.
Hello.
Ah, fantastic.
Does it look good? I can't tell.
Yeah, you look hyper realistic compared to all of us.
Yeah.
Just actual raccoon.
Oh, that's right. Are you using like one of the Discord like reaction things? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a long time ago. I was like, yeah, make it a real raccoon. I wanted it to be a hyper realistic raccoon. That's
Like I
what
can
wanted.
count the strands of like fur on your face versus us, and we're just blorbs.
It just brings a real chaotic energy that I really appreciate Discord reaction.
It's like those moments in SpongeBob where they zoom in someone's face and it becomes
Yeah.
hyper realistic.
I really wanted that. That was the vibe I was.
That was the
going
vibe.
For.
Hell yeah.
God, I can't wait to see this 5 minutes from now.
Bro, it's gonna be it's the payoff. I sure hope Crown doesn't end it before we get to see it. That would be.
All right, so Thex is now
worst.
responding to the message that I said 5 minutes ago about him responding to a message that I said 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
It is happening, dude.
it's not gonna get any better.
The loop is here.
Yeah.
Fucking love it. I wring my hands. You don't understand. I just
Oh,
want to see
no.
the hyper realistic raccoon that is me. I can't wait. Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Continue away. You need to talk to your internet company and be like, hey, my bird is screaming for me. I have to go here in a second. She hears my voice.
Attention to me!
She is. She's hearing my voice right now. Be like, why are you not out here with me? Huh? No, it's fine. It's just she the bird loves me. The bird wants me out there.
Skill issue.
This sundry bird. What do you mean skill issue? What the fuck does that mean?
What?
I guess it is a skill issue if you're having trouble getting up from your chair and you're just like, God, I gotta move.
Bro, I just